My name is Lauren O'Brien, and I'm the Sales and Events Director at the Palm Denver. The money that we raise fills the coffers for the Mile High Chapter, the Colorado Restaurant Association Mile High Chapter Hardship Fund, which was developed just about 5 years ago. I'm pleased and happy to say that I was the president of the Colorado Restaurant Association Mile High Chapter then. We had started talking about it and kicking around some ideas and how could we give back to our chapter. And the Hardship Fund was born. Unfortunately, we still find people at the server level, at a lower level within the hospitality industry, don't have insurance or enough insurance, and something terrible happens. It's traumatizing, it's catastrophic, and they can't pay their bills because they won't be able to work for a short time. So luckily, they're able to write to us or get in touch with somebody who's on the board at the Mile High Chapter and let them know what's going on, and we can give them up to $500. And we've had many, many interesting things. We've had things from a broken foot from a skiing accident and they can't work for a certain amount of time to, sad stories like cancer or death, and we've helped with, burying somebody or getting family out here. It's really gratifying to be involved in something like that, whether you're the president of the Mile High Chapter or you're just planning the event. You can't really steal time. I've tried to do it a lot, but you can't really do it. So you just kind of integrate it in. A lot of these people that I work with, I kind of, they're in the restaurant having lunch, or, they've come by for something, and you just kind of, and by the way, Tailgate's coming up, and you feel like that. I'm very lucky to have an amazing general manager, Kathy Cooney, who is actually a former president of the Mile High Chapter also, and she's just incredible to work with and really does give me a long leash, which sometimes I need.
That's great.
Yeah, it's interesting because when I talk about different things that I take on in different projects, I say never got the gene that no bothers. I will ask for anything. I mean, Kathy just laughs sometimes when she hears me on the phone asking for something. I will really ask for anything, and I feel like asking for the moon and settling for the stars works for me. And people don't usually say no to me, which makes me a great philanthropist. So I think the Palm actually has a lot to do with it. I'm coming up on my 5th year there, and for me, it's been a great progression from beverage manager into sales and events, and I enjoy the people that I work with, and I enjoy the restaurant, and I enjoy what the restaurant stands for. I was in Colorado, but it was probably about 10 years ago. A friend of mine was diagnosed with ALS, which is, if you know, it's a horrible disease. And a bunch of us got together and we put together a fundraiser for him, and I think that's probably the first thing that bit me. We were doing so much good for him. He really couldn't help himself, although he did have quite a bit of family. I think just being able to know that he knew that there was going to be money there and he and his family were going to be taken care of. I don't think I'd ever really actually seen it up close and personal. Sure, I'd given or bought raffle tickets and things like that, but I had never really been that close to the source. And it was very moving for me, and I think it just stuck with me. And then I think as opportunities presented itself prior to the Colorado Restaurant Association, I was always the first one who jumped on board because I knew what that felt like. And then when I got involved with the Colorado Restaurant Association, there's always an opportunity to fundraise. So I just get to continue that. I think my special guest would be my dad. He's been gone for several years, and he was a pretty amazing man. And I just think it would be really cool for him to see what his daughter has done and is doing. Well, I'm going to be staying involved with the Colorado Restaurant Association. I'm going to go back to my roots with the Mile High Chapter, and I will stay with the Ed Fund, and I'll be working with Mary on some fundraising projects there. But my big project this year is I've committed to running for Woman of the Year for the Leukemia Lymphoma Society. Leukemia has touched me in many different ways within my family, and I just find it's a very worthy cause. Woman of the Year technically is a big fundraising contest, so watch out everybody, here I come.